Apple TV Plus's Invasion, from the Martian producer Simon Kinberg, has decidedly become one of television's most interesting sci-fi series. Season 1 instantly set itself apart from similar sci-fi stories by following the independent perspectives of seemingly disconnected people amidst an alien invasion. It had a novel premise, centering on the devastating human impact of the invasion and building towards an exciting finale full of human-alien contact, short-lived victories, and a wildly important psychic youth named Casper Morrow. Season 2 upped the ante considerably, bringing the dispersed protagonists together, exploring the alien hive mind and presence on Earth, and concluding with a monumental reveal to set the stage for a continuation that finally promised to bring the separated players together. Season 3 is Invasion at its best yet, bringing in a host of factors to meet new challenges, and it pays off as this group of heroes pivots from defense to offense.
What is Invasion Season 3 about?
Season 3 begins 2 years after Trevante Cole and Caspar rendezvoused on board the alien mothership. Their actions crashed the massive starship, halting any alien activity for this relatively peaceful duration. Caspar doesn't survive, but suddenly, Trevante awakens, looking for answers. His quest for them puts him on the run while uniting him with Aneesha Malik, who wants answers herself in response to an odd psychic experience experienced by son Luke. And Mitsuki independently is in the hunt for explanations for her own psychic connection in the face of the alien invasion. With signs pointing to a renewed invasion, this time hardwired into the hive mind with quick-growing alien tendrils, the heroes have to go deep into hostile alien territory while navigating a new faction of humans taking the search for answers into their own hands.
Invasion Season 3 deals in intriguing mystery and strong performances. Keeping the characters apart early on was both a blessing and a curse in Invasion's first season. On the one hand, it succeeded in adding an air of mystery while allowing a deep look at the global impact of invasion in a relatively short amount of time. On the other, the series had a strong set of central performers that rarely shared the screen. Season 2 ultimately brought these factors together in a satisfying way, making for a brilliant installment of science fiction television. But Season 3 is firing on all cylinders, and exactly when it needs to. Anderson gives an incredible performance throughout Invasion Season 3. A charismatic talent throughout the story, Trevante's search for answers around his experiences on the mothership provides for particularly wonderful, complex emotional moments, while his journey with Farahani's Aneesha is grounded in solid chemistry and sets up engaging plot turns. Meanwhile, Aneesha's concerns about her son and husband create a strong emotional through-line for the character, and Farahani handles both intense emotions and more physical elements with skill. As Mitsuki, Kutsuna additionally adds a unique element to the central cast, empathetically portraying a character contending with an inexplicable psychic connection to what's happening while trying to hack answers from the remaining powers that be. Season 3 scripts allow these characters to bleed into and out of each other's orbits, foregrounding interesting plot lines throughout. Between a harrowing new faction and an impossible new alien threat, Season 3 engages by setting up a challenge with genuine gravitas and no simple way forward. The plotting is smart, allowing new missions and twists that generally keep the narrative fresh and dynamic. The different protagonists that we've come to care about as an audience have an overall strong balance of interesting things to do, though Mitsuki sometimes could use more time to shine. The growing threat kicks into gear well around the halfway point and beyond, but the relatively alien-light first half, given their 2-year dormancy, does feel a little slow to get going. When it gets there, however, it's rewarding.
Invasion is better than ever in Season 3.
Invasion's latest outing delivers on much of the promise teased in Season 2's mind-bending finale, while providing highbrow plans, interesting challenges, and great moments of action. Favorite characters all get moments to shine, with Anderson in particular anchoring the journey, and the ensemble's newfound unity allows for a much faster pace in key moments. While there are slight pacing issues, it's overall a thrilling ride that shows there may be a light at the end of the tunnel for these characters, even if that tunnel still runs steeply uphill. Many shows are pitched, sold, and advertised as based around a tight multi-year plan, but Invasion genuinely feels like it. In bringing independently developed characters with disparate stories into a tight unity, this season feels a little like The Avengers, a collection of good individual players that are genuinely better together, acting in concert. Just as that team is intended to tackle threats more powerful than any one member alone, the show capably develops increasingly dangerous problems, which is saying a lot given that it effectively starts with an alien apocalypse, and it's evident that there's life left in the story world after this iteration of the tale. With every factor coming together, Invasion has never been better in Season 3.